since Cyril doesn't know how to give warnings, just close it, nje. Watch it. Okay, so detox at Sinabang. So detox. So detox. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, I know it's hot. It's really hot in here. Yo, damn it. If I put the fan on, it's gonna make noise. So I'll have to survive. Anyway, guys, so I asked on my Instagram story if you guys wanted a Q&A or a story time, and because you guys like Ndabas, you guys asked for story time. So I hope you guys are entertained by how I was once a clown, of how I once believed that excuse me, of how I once believed everything that came out of a man's mouth. I hope you guys are entertained. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to comment, and just enjoy the video. So yeah, I'm not gonna say the year this all happened because it's gonna be so obvious to a lot of people, but I know the people involved in the story are going to watch this video, and it is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna give the characters different names, but I'm gonna use my name anyway. So back then, I was dating a guy called, what's going on with my lipstick? Okay, I was dating a guy called Warabi Satan.
Me and Tato, this one is Warabile, my brother, Satan,
And the girl, so it was me and Warabi dating. Then it was his best friend that came out of God knows where. We will call her Auskarab. Not even Auskarab. We'll call her Karabu. And Karabo's okay. And I'll add the characters as the story goes. So me and Warabile were together for like 3-4 months. And then out of nowhere, out of the pink, out of the purple, out of the primary colors, came somebody called Karabo. Okay. So Karabo and Warabile, they met at a mall before they knew that they were in the same school. So when they come to school, guys, they're not shocked to get today in the same school. Oh, well, Karabo's shocked that they're in the same school. So Warabile is like, oh no, I met this girl at the mall, babes. Her name is Karabo. I'm like, hi Karabo, how are you? She's like, I'm good, thanks, and you? I'm like, I'm great. I'm Andile, Warabile's girlfriend. And then she's like, oh, nice to meet you. Warabile was talking about you. I'm like, oh, okay. Sharp. If you know me, I'm not that friendly for a long time. I am friendly, but like, yeah, palatable friendliness. Like, okay, sure. You know? So, okay, Karabo was not too fond of the... Karabo was not fond of the way I spoke to her, apparently. She felt as if I wasn't really happy to meet her. It's not that I wasn't happy, but why should I be so friendly? You know? So, okay, cool. As time went by, Warabile now and Karabo are now getting close, body back, choncho, wabo. And I'm not feeling it. No, I wasn't having it. No. I really wasn't having it because Warabile now has forgotten about me. Warabile does not talk to me on app anymore. Warabile replies to my messages late. Warabile does not call me anymore. Warabile does not answer my calls. You know, Warabile will act like Satan. Wabo? So I'm like, okay, Warabile, ever since Karabo came, you have been distant. I don't know if you can't feel that our relationship now is teka ring, or you're okay with the way things are, you know? Tell me, you know, let me know. This is a relationship, we talk. So Warabile is like, nah, I'm just like being insecure. He called me insecure. Okay, sharp. I'm like, oh, maybe I am, yeah, because Karabo's pretty. No lie, no cap. Karabo's pretty. So I'm like, okay, sharp. Maybe I am. What's this one? Okay, maybe I am. So Karabo then hits me up on WhatsApp. I don't even want to know where she got my numbers from. Everyone knows I hate my number being shared. Pick it up, man. Everywhere, no. Texts me and says, hi, is this Warabile's girlfriend, Andile? Then I'm like, yeah, what's up? And it's like, it's Karabo. I'm like, hi, how are you doing? She's like, I'm great, thanks. I was hoping if me and you can be friends. Sure. Cool. It's okay. And she's like, yeah, because, since me and Warabile are best friends. Best what? Best what? Since Ninu. Oh, Wawana. Since when are you guys now best friends? Did you not just come last night? Now you guys are best friends. When we met at the mall, we knew exactly that we had a bond. I'm like, yo. Okay, Mrs. Bond. Angel, you have to know that since I'm Marabile's girlfriend, you're going to respect me. If I say I don't like something, I don't like it. And what I don't like right now is your friendship with Warabile. I find it unamusing, unexplainable. Like, where did it come from? Where is it going? How? Libomang. Like, there's just so many questions I have for the both of you guys, but then I don't. But okay, sharp. She's like, no, don't worry. I'm looking for somebody to date anyway, and Warabile is helping me. My boyfriend is now a matchmaker. All of a sudden, my boyfriend's now a matchmaker. I'm like, it's okay. I have to talk about this with Warabile. She's like, okay, cool. I send a screenshot to Warabile. I'm like, how? Since when are you helping Karabo look for somebody to date? And then she's like, then he's like, she asked me because she feels lonely when me and you are together because she has no one to sit with. I'm like, what the fuck you mean she has no one to sit with? What do you mean she doesn't have anyone to sit with? Do you know how full the school is for her to be finding other friends? Okay, sharp, you guys met at the mall, and then what? Okay, it's fine. And then? How? Just because you guys met at the mall, now you guys have to be best friends. And he's like, no, but I'm the only person that she knows. I'm like, because she saw you. If she goes into the quad and says, I'm looking for a friend, I'm sure there's a squad that will be willing to take her. Why you gotta be Father Christmas, huh? Warabile, what's going on? I'm like, Warabile, I don't have a good feeling about this. Like, I don't know. Make me feel at ease. Like, try and tell me something that will make me feel at ease about this whole friendship, because I'm not catching this fish. I'm not getting it. And Warabile is like, nah, I'm just stressing over it, nothing. I'm being insecure. Sorry, somebody texted me. Something important texted me. Sorry. So I'm like, put me at ease about this friendship. Like, I'm really not getting it. I'm really not comfortable about it and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm just being insecure. I must relax. Okay, yeah, relax. Me, I relax. My boyfriend told me to relax. I relax. I everybody who her best friend is Warabile, who's also dating Andile. You know that introduction. She introduced me someday to, I think she said those are her brothers, but Anyway, she introduced me to her brother. She was like, oh, you know what, Abile? My best friend, the one I met when I came here. Yeah, this is his girlfriend. I'm like,
Hi. Okay.
okay, sharp, we move. So Warabile is not giving me attention anymore. Warabile is just now acting like Satan. For reals. For reals, Warabile is just acting like Satan. He tells me that him and Karabo are going out, him and Karabo are going shopping. Hey, he met Karabo's mom. And I'm like, why are you doing relationship things with this hun? Like, what are you gonna do with me? Okay, I don't want you to meet my parents, but what are you gonna do with me if you're doing everything relationshiply? I made a word. Relationshiply with your new best friend, you know? And he's like, listen, Andy, this is the first time Warabile has ever spoken to me in that tone, using my full name, which is Andy Lalamehlo, you know, speaking with so much of edge. And I think everyone knows I hate being shouted at. I hate it. Now, Warabile shouted at me. Yo, okay, he didn't shout at me. Nah, he shouted at me. Then shouted at me. So he's like, listen, Andy Lalamehlo, you have a problem with Karabo, it's not my issue. When you should just get over your insecurities. Your insecurities are boring me right now. You know, he was on that speech, you know? Because obviously I can't remember what he said properly. But he was on that speech. And it was really, I'm like, my boo never spoken to me like this. What the fuck is going on now? Like, who's this Warabile that I'm dating? Because you have never spoken to me with so much of anger, so much of, you know? I'm like, okay, sorry. I was just really trying to still keep my boyfriend, you know? You know, when I think that I listened to that nigga's speech, I wouldn't have listened if it was today. I was gonna tell that nigga where to get off. But then, it was then. So I'm like, sorry, I just really felt as if I'm losing you to this hand, you know? Then he's like, get over yourself. Sharp. Karabo, apparently she heard about our issue. She came to me and said, yeah, boo, you shouldn't worry about me. I'm not going to do anything with your man. She has such a squeaky voice. I feel like punching it out of her damn throat. She was just making noise and noise and noise, telling me how I should be talking to my man that she found me with.
Flop. Ucabanga ukuthi uyangicavi na ungicavi.
When I say abafazi bangamaphiki, worse than amadoda, you guys have to understand me. Abafazi, girls, hands, ngamaphiki, worse than amadoda. But anyway, okay, cool. So what are we learning about by matching t-shirts? Wabs, cabs, you know? Okay, whatever his name was and her name, you know, they were shortened, and they were shortened on the shirts. Now they swapped shirts. So Warabile is wearing Karabo's shirt, Karabo's wearing Warabile's shirts. Aye man. As time went by, Karabo meets a guy. They start talking, you know. So I can see she's now distancing herself from Warabile. And Warabile, where is he coming back? He's coming back to me. Now I have to be the same girlfriend I was. I have to be the one, baby this, baby that, baby this, baby that. Because now my boyfriend's coming back to me. Now my boyfriend realizes that I'm still alive. Bubble. Okay, it didn't work out with that guy Karabo was with. Let's call him Tato. It didn't work out with Tato. Karabo comes back. It didn't work out. Tato was playing with me. Tato. You know, when somebody's just yapping and yapping and yapping and, you know, yapping nonsense. She's just yapping and I'm there like, give it some time, boo. Like, you don't just get to a place and start dating. You relax. And I'm like, relax. And she's like, the only shoulder I have to cry on is Warabile, because shoulder to cry on.
Fuck! Kirintige moloi! Intige moloi your shit!
I'm like, no, Warabile will be busy. When you talk to me, don't worry. I'll be your shoulder to cry on, you know? And she's like, thank you so much. In my head, I'm there like, I'm gonna. How can you tell a hun who's dating this gent that your boyfriend is the only shoulder I have to cry on? No, man, you girls sometimes are really disrespectful, unnecessarily even. Unnecessarily. And I say this with my whole heart. Karabo, I've never liked Karabo. Ne. Literally, I've never liked Karabo. And I'm sure I'll have more story times talking about my run-ins with Karabo and how, yeah, I've had issues with Karabo. Karabo is such a... I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how you explain this, hun, but she makes sure that everybody doesn't see you in the same light they used to see you. Even your own partner. Like, you can have friends. God will turn your friends against you. I don't know how. I don't know what she says. I don't know what she utters. But whatever she utters is pure bullshit. Because at the end of the day, my friends come back.
Antiseptic fucking
Then we're not there. So I don't like hands that do that, where you guys like getting into people's relationships and just messing up everything. Tsunami when a tornado, cyclone, you just mess up everything. That's how Karabo was with my relationship, especially. Anyway, so Hashem, Karabo provided my relationship. She provided it to the point where it looked like Vele. Am I still there, or for these two? Like, yo, shit, guys, I was a joke. I was a real big joke. I'll never forget what Warabile put me through. He made me a joke, and people used to ask me continuously, Hore, why are you still with him if you can see that he's not about you anymore? I'll be like, no, but I love this nigga. Like, I love him so much. I know. I don't even know why I felt bad, because basically, Kijolal's favor, who can see Hore, there's a Han. Let me forget about the Han I'm with and focus on this Han and become best friends with this Han. And I feel as if it was deeper than best friendship. Because I remember there was a day when they were both absent from school, and when I got home, it was the days we were practicing for athletics inter-house. We were practicing for athletics inter-house. And they were both not at school, and that day is long. Like, I think we leave school at like 4, and I stayed fair. I don't stay far, but like, or you know, transport's vele. You'll be the last one to they drop off. So when I got home, I'm like, oh, baby, why weren't you at school? He's like, I was sick, and I was about to say her name. Karabo came to nurse me, because when he decided to go to school.
Please improve.
Nigga, what? Since when do I skip school for you? I must skip education for you. How wawana? Hi bo. So I'm like, oh, okay. Are you better now? He's like, yeah. Karabo's just about to leave. It was 5 o'clock that time. He's like, Karabo's just about to leave. I'm like, oh, okay. Later on that night, I asked him, I'm like, what's really going on between you and Karabo? He's like, not this conversation again. I'm like, when I say men, they make me mad sometimes. They make me mad. Hey, they make me mad. They make me boil. See how hot it is now? They make me boil like the sun. I'm like, okay, you know what I will. When now you don't have a story. You like Karawone, but now you don't know how to break up with me. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, just be honest. You like Karabo, but you don't know how to break up with me. Is there something on my note? I'm like, just be honest. And he's like, nah, you know, hey, Karabo is looking for a guy. I'm like, hey. Besides the fact that she's looking for a guy, You like Karabo. You just don't know how to break up with me. Be honest. And he's like, maybe in the beginning, but now I realize how much I love you and stuff like that. I'm like, no, you didn't realize, because we wouldn't be fighting if you realized how much you loved me. Okay, during that period, whilst we fighting, Karabo and him, their friendship is unbreakable. Hey, Bona. It's like this. It's tight. They are tight. They sitting together at break. They sit together in the morning. Where's the girlfriend completely forgotten about? It's like we weren't even dating anymore. So there was a guy who I started talking to. Let's call him Nicholas. So me and Nicholas, we talking every day, cute vibes, you know. Nicholas is like, don't you want to come and chill with me one day? I'm like, okay, I'll ask my mother. So I asked my mom. I was like, cool, I must be back before 3. I'm like, okay, cool, sure. So I tell Warawile, I'm like, I'm going to chill with the friend. I hope you don't mind. He didn't reply back. So I can. One thing, if my mother says yes, I'm not going to listen to what the other person's going to say. I went. Okay, now me and Nicholas, we chilling Komunati, we take pictures. He posts a picture of us. Rah! When I get home, Warabile is like, what were you doing with Nicholas? When are you wanna piss me off? When are you like seeing me angry? When are you like you like starting fights? I'm like,
Yeah, Jesus, God me, help me.
Me nafuthi. Hayibo kanjani? Hayibo. Sometimes men would yo. Anyway, sharp. So he went off on me that night, and I'm trying to explain him. I call him, he declines. I call, he declines. I call, he declines. Send voice notes. You know, a voice note you can see it turns blue. They are not turning blue. They're all green. You know, he's still going off on me. Karabo was telling me scrap. That's where it all pissed me off. Karabo is telling me scrap. He said, "Who are you?" Excuse me, ma'am. Do you stay here? Like, is this where you reside? I'm like, who are you to be telling me what my man deserves and what he doesn't deserve? Karabo. And it's like, nah, I'm not gonna listen to your man crying to me every night that when are you not the same girl he met 5 months ago? I'm like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Like, why are hands like that? Why are you hands? Why are a few? It's okay. Thank you for being a good best friend to my boyfriend. But for now, like, I can solve this, you know? Nicholas is like, hey, your boyfriend texted me. I don't know what I should say. I'm like, listen, man, I will talk to him. When I don't mind, don't get involved in any of this. It's just a mess right now, but I'll solve it. Now, Pella, now keep problem solving. Now I go to Warabile, I tell Warabile off because he's telling me off. I tell him where to go. Me and Nicholas are just friends. If you have a problem with that, it's because you know exactly in your friendship, it's not just friendship anymore. Wabo. And it started like friendship, but now it's no more friendship anymore. And you know exactly. I know that it went deeper than friendship, but you're not gonna tell me, and it's okay. It's cool. I'm gonna try and forget about it because the rumors I've heard, it's not that I want to believe them, but if they keep on piling up every single day, I'm going to eventually believe it because you're not telling me anything. You're not being honest with me, you know? And Nicholas is like, I hope you're okay. I hope you got home safe. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. I'm cool, sharp. So, okay, sharp, me and Nicholas talk. He calls me. I'm crying. I'm telling Nicholas what happened. I'm crying. I'm telling Jabu, yo, no, hey? I'm telling Nicholas, yo, no ways, hey? Like, my boyfriend is doing this, my boyfriend said this to me, you know, he's busy telling me that you are a player and you're gonna hurt my feelings. He's like, I wasn't even aiming for a relationship with you. I just saw that you went in a good space and you needed friends to like talk to, because now the thing is, I don't like burdening my friends with my issues because they have their issues. And my friends have their issues. And now, Nami is not talking to me. Karabo also is not talking to me. I'm very glad for that. Now, Warabile at school. I'm like, Warabile, where's this relationship going? You know, like, we haven't been talking. You know, it hasn't been a normal relationship for us. So, you know, what's happening? He's like, we can break up if you want. If that's what you want. I'm like, I'm not gonna break up because we're fighting. We're gonna break up when like there's a serious reason for what's this? Sorry. I'm like, we're gonna break up when there's like a serious reason for us to break up. But like really what I really I feel as if we can fix this. You know, like now I try. Hey? I try. That's my we can fix this. And he's like, if you want to, but I don't mind he said, if you want to fix it, we can fix it, but I don't mind leaving. I'm like, hey, yo, how do you fix something like that when somebody tells you like that? I'm like, okay. As weeks went by, I'm like, okay, it's fine, whatever. Let's call it quits. Okay, we called it quits. Once we called it quits, our Skarabo got into a relationship. What was that gent's name? Yo, I don't know, but like she got into a relationship. Now my boyfriend, he's lingering like this now, cause his best friend is now dating again. Now I'm gone. Now he's like this. He went back to sitting with his friends. His friends have hands. Yeah, now he's like this. And I knew exactly what he. Excuse me. If I go back to him, Karabo somehow, somewhere, she's gonna break up with that person she was with and come back. Yeah, but just to piss me off, because her main issue was me. It was me. I saw it. I know it. It's still me today. And you know? So I'm like, shame. Like we started talking now as like friends. I'm like, so how are you doing with Warabile? So how are you doing and stuff like that? He said he's lonely. I'm like, I'll get you a girlfriend, don't worry. So I didn't get him a girlfriend, like, excuse me, you know. But yeah, we eventually started talking as friends, and then as time went by, we just cut it off. Like it wasn't working for him, it wasn't working for me. It was hurting because we kept on reminding each other of what we used to do when we were dating. And on his birthday, I didn't say happy birthday to him. Don't care. I didn't say happy birthday to him, and he said happy birthday to me, and my birthday is first. But anyway, so I shame, guys. When I tell you guys, when I hear a guy saying he has a female best friend, I feel sorry for the girlfriend, because girls, as the girlfriend to the guy who has a female best friend, we take a lot of bullshit. We take a lot of bullshit. We hear a lot of bullshit. And if you like me, you keep quiet. You keep quiet, you keep quiet, you keep quiet. But it reaches a certain extent where you're like, you know what, my nigga, fuck you. Like, no. No ways. You know? And what I really didn't think I was going to reach that extent, because when you're dating me, I don't seem like the person who's going to let you go. But I do have a limit, Nami, as a person. I do have a limit. So what I really was very shocked at the fact that I could even move on from that. No lie, I did do bad at school. I got a very bad report card that term. It was term 3. I got a very bad report card, and I'm not going to blame anyone else. I'm going to blame myself, of course. But when we went to the next grade, what I really thought that now I'm going to like try and fix things with him, and still like, you know, because now the Karab was very happy with that person she was with. That person she was with. She was very happy. She didn't seem to care about what I really anymore. And in my head, they're like, you must be joking if you think I'm going to come back to you, sir. So I guess that's when the whole phase hit.
One thing about my game, if you want smoke, then we all got smoke. We tryna get money on baby. Couple eat, then we all want more. Don't come here tryna talk crazy. Don't talk.
It's done now. It's done. We are done. So I'm like, as for Nicholas, Nicholas said he didn't want a relationship with me. He was just trying to help me get through tough times because he saw what was happening in the situation and stuff like that. That broke my heart because I thought he wanted me. But it's okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. So when I say I don't like female best friends or male best friends, I think it's worse to have a male best friend because apparently a shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on. That's what the gen say. I don't know. I don't even have a male best friend. But with female best friends, no. You look like a clown, like how I looked. You sound stupid trying to repeat yourself. Broken radio or jukebox. Like every single day there's something else you're trying to say. But babe, we know how females think, but these niggas just don't want to understand. So if you have a female best friend and you have a girlfriend, please treat your girlfriend better than how you treat your female best friend. Don't be like what I mean. Uskaba Satan. And if you like Karabo, I would be dying a hole. Because being that type of girl to another girl, where does it get you? Making another girl feel bad about herself, where does it get you? It doesn't raise your crown. It drops your crown instead. Because if you're not raising another black hun, well, not specifically black, but if you're not raising another hun, where are you going? Who do you expect to raise you? You bringing down other huns. Why should we bring you up? You know? So huns that do that to other huns, I hope you guys die in a hole. Literally. Because it's not cute. It's really... So that is my first story time. I know the people involved in the story will eventually catch up. Hore, I'm talking about them, but I don't care. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys are going to laugh at the fact that I was a Popeye. For how long then? Because we were 4 months when Karabo came. And then we broke up, I think, when we were 9 months. So 5 months. For 5 months, I was a Popeye. I just pray to God no one goes through that again. It's the worst experience ever. So when you guys hear Hore, there's a female best friend, clap hands. Out. It's either she leaves or you leave. Oksala, there's no 2 females. There cannot be 2 females. One has to go. One has to go. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys share this video. I hope not a lot of you guys relate to this video because it's a very embarrassing thing actually to be a clown. It's very embarrassing to be a clown. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to comment. Guys, bye.